2025 goal planning. Have you already done it? I would like to say that I have. Yeah, I have. I kinda, sorta. I'm gonna get to it. Look, I don't want to do another boring goal planning session. Okay? And if you don't want to do one either, then you definitely need to stay tuned for this video right here, because in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create a 2025 goal experience. Okay. Look, we're thinking about the end in mind. We don't want to save $10,000, right? I mean, technically, we would love to save $10,000, but what I'm trying to get you to think about is the experience that $10,000 that you save can get you or can give you, right? And so let's think differently about this whole goal planning exercise, and let's do it in a fun way. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to do this in a much more fun way than probably any other YouTuber is expressing at this particular time. So, who am I? I am Tammy with Make It a Double, and I am a successful, recovering two-time business owner who is looking for more flexibility and freedom in my life. And I work with freelancers and entrepreneurs, helping them do the same thing. Now, back to what I was talking about. I know that right now it's really popular for us to do, to gather up all of the activities that we had in 2024, the goals that we created for ourselves in 2024, take inventory of what worked really well, what didn't work really well, and then we reset for the next year, which is 2025. That is all well and good. But I think the thing that we might be missing is the experience component of setting your goals for the next year. So in other words, if you think about the experiences that you want to have, right? What brings you ultimate joy? What makes you happier than a clam? What makes you laugh so hard that you are crying? That's what today's discussion is about. So when we think about traditional goal setting, we might be looking at our processes, our performance, and our outcomes, and we set kind of new metrics for all of those things. That's how you typically do it in business, right? But I'm just thinking about, so let me give you a great example. When I worked in corporate America, one of the things that we used to do as an annual exercise is we would obviously do a year in review. And then when we think about the year ahead, we were thinking about all the activities and all of the strategy that we wanted to employ. And of course, align tactics with that. What that might look like is we would create an annual kind of plan. And in that plan, we looked at everything. We looked at our customer base. We looked at whether our services or our solution was aligning to the customer. So obviously, you're also doing some reflective work as well. So you're looking at what worked well for the former year, right? And you look at your revenue numbers. You look at what your pipeline looked like the year prior. You look at all of the deliverables and those things that you actually delivered, and whether or not your customer was wowed or not, right? And then we took all of that data, right? And past data is always a good thing. So we would take a look at all that data, and then we would do our planning for the next year. We would look at the spend trends. We would try to anticipate what actions or what budgets our customers were going to have for that new year. And the good thing is that I actually worked for a government contractor. The government worked on a fiscal system, right, which is July 1st to June 30. Most businesses work on a calendar system. And so they work, January through December. So the good thing about when you were supporting the government is that you knew what the budgets were. so that you can incorporate those into your plans and they would be ready by January. So that's what we did. We took a look at our customers' spending, and then we would align our next year's strategy around that. And so you can kind of apply that same kind of concept to your life, right? So if you think about 2024, what did you have as your goals? So what were you planning? And whether you broke that down into quarters, you broke it down into something monthly or weekly or whatever, you take a look at that inventory. What worked really, really well and what didn't, right? And so we're going to stop doing that. And then we would continue to lean into those things that worked really well. Well, what I'm saying is flip that on its head. I'm saying think about the experience that you want to have. I'll take myself, for example. I remember when I bought my first house and, even the thought of buying a house, you need a down payment. You also are going to need your closing costs. You're also going to need any money that you might need for furniture or for fixing things up or repainting the house or, any of those things, right? So when you're buying a house, there's all these other expenses that you have to think about. Well, when you think about it from that perspective, it can be really daunting, right? What I'm saying is what I initially thought about was what kind of experience do I want to have for my kids? And when I thought about it from that perspective, it gave me much more clarity on where I wanted to be and what I wanted to feel. And that helped me stay motivated into saving for the down payment as well as for the closing costs and all of the other expenses that come with a house. So when I thought about it, I was like, gosh, my kids playing in the backyard, and I could hear the laughter. I could hear them chasing each other around the yard. I could hear them when they got older mowing the lawn and giving me lip, about it. So I thought about the experiences, and that I find is what kept me really, really motivated to save the money that I needed to save in order to buy the property. So I say that to say, and that's just one example, think about the experience and how wonderful that experience can be, because that ultimately is the thing that's going to keep you motivated day after day after day, right? And so if you want to learn a new skill, don't think about the arduous task of actually learning the skill, right? Or the day in, day out grueling study that you have to do to learn the skill. If you're a project manager and you want to get your PMP, right? Think about once you have your PMP, the things that you will do with it, right? The exciting new projects or programs that you will get to manage, the people that you will get to experience as a part of your project team, right? Those are the things that should keep you motivated to continue with your PMP. Now, let's think about travel, right? That is my happy place. I love going to exotic locations. I love going to remote locations. I love even doing things locally that get me out of my immediacy of living in the city. So for me, I even think about, okay, what kinds of local experiences can I have? What kinds of, exotic experiences? Where can I be? Am I on a beach somewhere? Can I hear the sand? Can I put my toes in the sand? Because I am a beach girl. I'll just tell y'all right now, I am a beach girl. And so I think about those kinds of things. I've had the really fortunate blessing to travel the world and explore the world. And I absolutely love that. And I want to continue to do that. And so one of the things that keeps me motivated, day in and day out is thinking about the new place where I'm going to put my toes in some sand. Okay. Put yourself in that place. Where are you? What are you doing? What kind of experience are you having right now? Is it you laying in the sun? Is it you being at a safari? Like, what is it? That is the thing that's going to keep us going. So, like I said, let's go ahead and dig in to that experience. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun. And so we're going to do that right now. Okay. So for our 2025 experience goals, we're going to make this really, really easy. So I have, in my experience goals, I have actually set 4 kind of pillars, if you will. And those pillars are my growth and creativity, my health and wellness, and me giving back. So for each of these pillars, what we want to do is we want to set forth at least 3 areas within our life that align with each pillar. So we'll go ahead and we'll do mine. And again, if you want a copy of this template, go ahead and drop in the comments experience template, and I will shoot this thing off to you. It's really, really easy. It's really fun, and it helps you kind of think about the experience that you want to have based on your pillars. So we're going to review mine. So for growth and creativity, we have what is called new hobbies, a concert, you could take a class, or even a new book. So in my particular case, what I am looking to do in 2025 as it relates to my experience is I'm going to take me some more apothecary classes because I took some before and I absolutely love them. I took a making a candles class, which was really cool. And I also took a body butter class as well. So I'm going to continue to take those kind of classes because those are things that I thoroughly enjoy. And I enjoy vibing out with other classmates while I'm doing that activity. The next one is a vision board class. So for me, I love doing vision boarding. I did not do one for 2024. I am going to do one for 2025. I'm absolutely looking forward to doing that. I usually start out every year doing that just because I'm a visual person. And so therefore, I love to get really visual around the things that I want to accomplish for the next year. So vision boarding is one of those things. And actually, I've manifested several things in my life as a result of doing vision boarding. So if you haven't done it already, and I know it's an old thing, but if you haven't done it, please try it for 2025. You might as well do something new. And then the last thing that I want to do in terms of my growth and creativity is I want to take either a mixology class or a cooking class. I have never taken a mixology class. I would absolutely love to take one. And I love to cook when I don't have to. Let me put it that way. And so a cooking class would also be a lot of fun. Now, let me move over to adventure because like I said before, I'm a travel girly. I love travel. And so some of the things that I will be incorporating in my 2025 experience is skiing because I am a skier. I absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. And actually, I've already bought my ticket, so I'll be doing that. I intend to take at least 2 international trips this year. My soul craves it. I love new experiences. I love to experience new cultures and food and things of that nature. And then the last one is local hiking. I have taken this up over the last few years, actually, and I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. It gets me out of the city, gets me into some fresh air. So whether that is, hiking along a beach area, a wooded area, mountainous areas, I love to just get out in the fresh outdoors. That is something that I do in my pastime all the time. All right. The next pillar for me is health and wellness. And I love healthy living, healthy lifestyle, those kinds of things. And I really make sure that I am intentional about my health. And so one of the things that I have been looking forward to doing that I have not yet done is a Pilates class. So I have been I've been seriously contemplating on doing a Pilates membership. And there's a place right around the corner from me. So I think I'm going to take that up this year just to keep myself toned. I am, I'm in the middle of my life. And so, I got to keep everything right and tight. Y'all know how that is. The other thing that I am looking forward to doing is I do juice. I don't do it with consistency. And so this year, what I want to do, or 2025, what I want to do, because we're still in 2024. In 2025, one of the things that I really am looking forward to doing is doing a 1-day juice detox every month. So the last thing that I picked up actually in 2024, and I'm going to carry it over into 2025, and that is pickleball. So I took pickleball lessons toward the end of the summer for 2024. I had a ball. I absolutely loved it. And so I am going to pick that up again for 2025. I'll probably do it in the spring when it's a little warmer, so that I can do it outside and keep myself fit and right and all that good stuff. And so I am really looking forward to doing some more pickleballing. Lastly is the giving back pillar. And this is something that's really important to me, and it's near and dear to my heart. It's, volunteering, supporting a cause, things of that nature, obviously. And so the three things that I am going to definitely incorporate for 2025 are, I have been really interested in a board position. And so I have served on several boards in previous years. And so this is something that I'm actually looking forward to getting back to. And so that is something that I will be doing for 2025, as well as I would love to mentor a young entrepreneur. And that is something that has always been a passion and an interest of mine. And so I will definitely be making that a real thing in 2025. And then lastly, donating at a minimum $500 to my favorite charity. And so I hope that you have found this experience goal exercise to be really helpful. And like I said, go ahead in the comments and let me know if this is something that you would love to do. Just in the comments, go ahead and hit experience template, and I will email this thing right out to you. I want to thank you for your time and your attention. And I hope you found this video to be really, really helpful. And thank you again for tuning in to make it a double. And I will see you in the next video.